Hi there, my name is Tracy. This is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel, and that giant flash that just went behind me is my cat Maud. He's in a mood, so look out. He's on a tear. He just attacked the ottoman back here. He has been headbutting me. I'm just going to record because I think it'll be okay. Today, I have a massive Destash video for you that includes candles from here in California, and also I'm going to cut to a Destash that I'm doing at the stepdad's house in Michigan because I've been visiting there on and off since June when my mom passed. I have been doing reviews there. There are candles I've bought with him that he thought he was going to like and then started burning them and didn't. And I just can't travel back with, tens of candles at a time. So the ones that I just wasn't in love with, I'm destashing those from Michigan, and then I have a massive pile here. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that destashes are a regular part of my channel. Usually I do one like twice a season. They're not often super huge, and that's because I personally have been struggling to let candles go. It's just kind of who I am, and I'm like that with everything. It's not just candles, right? Like if I buy a shirt and it doesn't fit me right, I don't want to let it go because I paid for it and I thought I liked it, and right? So it's a me thing. I know that some of you are the same way and you have validated me, which I appreciate. And some of you I admire because you're like, nah, just get rid of it. and that is who I am becoming. And that is why this D-stash is larger, because I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I'm not doing it anymore. I want to keep the candles that I really love, that really bring me joy. If I have to fight with a candle or I don't like the scent, there's too many good ones out there. I can't keep them all. That's just how it is. And we'll just dig in because there's a lot to get through. And I'm going to cut halfway through and go to the Michigan Destash video and then come back and finish up what I have here. First one is going to be Yankee Candle's Moonbeam on pumpkins. I bought this one a couple of years ago. I want to say it was 23. Yeah, in 2023. I bought two of these. I bought one, burned it, really liked it, and I remember it was okay. Like, you could smell it. It had okay strength. This time around, I was burning this in my October rotation, and I can't smell it. So I don't know if it's an issue of it aged and didn't age well, and I can tell you that the oils do look like they're concentrated in the bottom of the candle. I don't know how much that's going to come through, but you can see down here, it looks like this is like liquid oil and that this wax here is dry. So if I had to guess, I think what's happened is because of the aging that the oils have settled to the bottom of the paraffin. And I'm confident that if I could get down this low, it probably would become a beast, but I can't. And I don't know how to get the oils back up. And I could do a bottom down warmer. But again, I'm at, you know what? I don't want to have to come up with a solution to enjoy a candle I paid $12 for 2 years ago that I'm also just kind of over. So that one I'm going to donate to like a secondhand store. There's enough of it gone where I don't feel like I could sell this on eBay or Mercari, but there's also enough left that I feel like somebody else might still enjoy it, if nothing else for the wax color, because it's gorgeous. This next one is a candle that I got from Circa 1955 in the Circa Hollow scent. It came in this pumpkin jar, and I used it for Halloween decor, but there's two issues I have with this candle. Number one is that the lid, this looks like the lip would make it like a screw top, or you would think there would be, and I think it's intended to have one, a seal here so that when you push this down, it actually stays closed, but this is just loose. And the number of times I've bumped this or almost knocked this over, I don't want broken ceramic in my house. The other issue I have is that this candle, after 3 burns, is mostly unscented to me. And so again, cute decoration, but I don't want the extra carbon and soot and everything else in my place if I can't smell it. And this is the Circa Hollow scent that came out for Halloween. This is the Nest Laundry candle. Technically it's called Linen, that I did for my Best in Glow linen episode. It's just not my thing. Way too sharp, way too floral, and offensive to my nose. And that wasn't cheap even on clearance. That was a $27 candle on clearance. This next one I'm destashing again because it has no strength or throw. This is from a company called The Brass Coffin. I bought 2 of her candles this Halloween season, and neither of them have any scent. They smell amazing on cold. This one smells like a tomato vine, and I don't remember which scent this was. I had the matcha one too, which also was unscented, and I destashed. I think I ended up throwing that one away. I like the jar. I like the label. It's spooky. It made for good Halloween decor, but I burned it 3 times, and again, nothing. There's no scent to this. You can't smell it at all, and that's even in my small bathroom with the door closed, and these are not cheap candles. I did see on Virgil's channel, South of Sanity, he said that her wax does better if you scoop it out and put it in a warmer, but here we are again. I don't want to have to struggle with a candle to get it to smell like it should when I light it. So that's going to go bye-bye. This one, I really like the scent. It was actually a part of my Best and Glow smoky, woody, fireplace, embers episode that I did. And for a village candle, it had decent strength and throw. It's in the Forbidden Forest scent. But that wick, this one right here, would not stay lit. So again, not going to fight with it. I did try. I didn't give up first try. It blew out, and I was like, you know what? It's just a one-off, because sometimes that does happen. Like, it'll blow out when I move the candle to put it in a position and I don't realize it. Thought maybe that's what's happened. Did it again. It blew out again, and I can't get it to stay lit. So, could I lamp this? Yes, I could, but it's not worth it to me. This one's pine, herbaceousness, cedarwood, and smoke. And it's pleasant, but I'm not going to fight with it. Also, I heard that Village Candle is being discontinued. Stonewall is doing away with it. So, I mean, that's okay. They weren't a great brand to begin with, but if you like Village, you might want to shop now before everything goes away. Okay, the next one is from a company called Witch Nose Candle Co., and it is in the scent Reaper Field. Also, not a cheap candle. I think this was like $35 for this 2-wick, something around there. Bought this because the scent notes were really complex. I don't remember what they are. All I remember is there was hay in it, and I was really excited. And then when I got it, you may have seen in my October rotation video, I smelled it. It smelled pretty light on cold, and I was apprehensive when burning it. It's not strong. You can smell it, but it's definitely a weak candle. But really, I'm destashing it because these wicks soot like crazy. And I don't mean like normal, you know, Goose Creek Bath and Body Works sooty candle. I mean like it looks like there's a chimney coming off the jar and there was black soot just piping into the air. No thank you. So that one is going away. I ordered some candles from Sam's Club, thinking I was going to review them here on my channel. There was a bundle of 3 decorative holiday candles. I started filming the cold impression, got this one unboxed. No, it was this one, the gingerbread. And you can't smell these candles. Like, they're unscented on cold. They're not going to come to life. This was like, I think $24. I'm just not doing it. So I reached out to Sam's Club and was like, I want a refund. These are unscented candles. This is not for me. And they're like, here's your money. Just keep it. So I'm like, well, thanks. Too bad I don't actually want these. But I also, you know, I don't want them to go to waste. I'm not going to throw them away. And then I thought about, well, maybe I'll give my neighbors, you know, a candle. But some of my neighbors know that I have a candle channel, and I don't want to be like giving them subpar candles. So I'll probably just donate that to, you know, a secondhand store. I don't have kids, so I don't have like teacher's gifts. I don't have gifts I can give to students. I'm not going to butter up my dean with unscented candles, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I think I'll probably just end up donating them. I might put them up on, there's a Facebook page. There's actually 2 of them that I often offer stuff up on. One is like for trash, right? So like my empty candle jars, I pull it on there, and someone always picks them up for crafts or whatever. But there's another one that's like, you give away good stuff for people who are in need, and I feel like that would be a good place for that. It's local people, right? Someone who just wants some Christmas decor who maybe can't afford it. They're not going to be, you know, picky about whether or not it has strong scent. And the other thing I gave up, returned, and they were like, oh, you can have it. is this giant candle, which I got really excited about, similar to like the trash can candle from Costco, but this one was Christmas. But again, it doesn't smell. There's no scent to it on cold, and I'm not going to fire up a 5-wick candle that's literally the size of my head, create all that, you know, smoke, soot, oil into the air and not get rewarded for it. So same thing. I just said, can I return this? I don't want it. This is in the app. I asked if I could return it, and they were like, just keep it. Here's your money. You can see your refund in, 24 to 48 hours. All right, whatever. I don't know how Sam's Club does it. That was not my intention. But I don't want these candles. So I'll donate that one as well. That's going to just probably go up on the same Facebook page. Someone will be happy about that, I'm sure. Then I have a Yankee Candle that I am giving up on. It's the blood orange pumpkin from, I think this is like 3 years old at this point. Yes, I just don't have room, 2 years old, 23, to keep storing scentless Yankee candles. This one has no strength whatsoever. I don't know the scent notes. I get the blood orange. I feel like there's spice in here. It smells good on cold, but it has absolutely no projection. Okay, I'm going to cut here because I'm through my kind of large jar non-Goose Creek, non-Bath & Body Works candles. So I'm going to take you to my Destash video from Michigan, and then I'll cut back here and finish up what I have here at home in California. Y'all, no big surprise. Everything Bagel. I'm not even going to sniff this one. I despise it so much. It is toasted sesame, garlic salt, and warm bagel. And honestly, the only reason I saved this in Michigan was so that Jason could smell it. When the Hubs visited, he got his nose on that and was like, yeah, that's nasty. So that's going to go away. I'm also going to destash the Parlor shadows from Scooby-Doo. I'm not a fan of the plum note in here, and I tried burning it a couple more times just to make sure that I really want to get rid of it, and I do. It's black plum, dark amber, and sweet musk. The Hubs didn't like it when he was here. The stepdad doesn't like it. There's just something in here that smells a bit funky, and maybe that's coming from the amber note, but I think it's the plum. So I'm just going to destash that one. Again, I don't need more Halloween candles, but I'm not going to store candles at my stepdad's house for next year. This one, Farmhouse Breakfast, I made it very clear in my review that I was not a fan of the bacon note in here. It straight up smells like pre-cooked bacon bits that you'd buy to put like on a salad or whatever. I do not want my house to smell like preserved, pre-cooked bacon. Not even like fresh cooked. Pre-cooked. And there's a difference. If you love bacon, you know what I'm talking about. The fresh stuff is crispy and fatty and smells delicious. The pre-cooked stuff, it's like it's extra salty and cured and extra smoke in it. No, I don't like this candle. This can't get out of the house fast enough, in my opinion. Also going to destash some Harry Potter candles that I wasn't a fan of. This is the Ravenclaw. This has worn pages, aged leather, cypress wood, and sandalwood incense. It was the incense note in here that was off-putting for me. I normally like aged paper, but again, I'm just not going to gravitate towards it at my stepdad's house, and I don't love it enough to bring it home with me. And that's also true of the Slytherin, which on cold smelled like delicious black coffee to me, and I thought for sure the Hubs was going to want to burn this one, but on warm ended up legit smelling like a dungeon. It's Black Lake Waters, fog-laced dungeons, woodland embers, and smoldering amber. Yeah, it just ended up, it still smells like coffee. It ended up smelling like musty cement, a little bit metallic. No. Gryffindor, I did like Gryffindor, but honestly, I just didn't want to travel with 11 Harry Potter candles, so I'm going to destash this one. It's embered hearth, polished woods, sweet tobacco, and battle-worn leather. And this is the one that felt a little bit medicinal to me. And this is the one that had that like fruity tobacco vibe in it. I don't mind it, but I'm thinking about all of the like earthy masculine candles I have, and I'm just not going to gravitate towards this one. So that one's going to get destashed. And then I am also going to pass on my Hogwarts. And that's because this one has that like medicinal element to it. One of y'all described it as smelling like mouthwash. That's fair. See that too. There's something in here that's got like a sharp edge to it that I'm just not a fan of. Crackling Hearthwood, Whispering White Woods, Worn Leather, and Spellbound Pages. So getting rid of 2 of the like leathery and 2 of the pages candles from that collection. Redundant, not the love of my life. People love Harry Potter. I don't. I literally have never read the books or watched the movies. I don't know anything about the franchise. Let someone who loves those candles for the labels enjoy them. This one, I'm not getting rid of that one. That one is coming home with me. I don't know why that's in the box. Okay, this one is Courtyard Curse. This is one that I am going to be sending in friend mail. This is Haunted Woods, Black Rose, Soft Patchouli, and Bound Leather. Y'all, this is so gross. I know some of y'all love it. This burns my nose so bad. This smells so cologne-y to me. Ugh. No. No, it's bad. But I know several people who love it, so I'm going to gift it to them. To one of them. I'm also going to gift Trick or Treat. I tried it again this year. I don't like it. If you love it, I'm happy for you. It is just so cloyingly sweet, and I don't think I like the graham cracker note. It's caramel apples, pumpkin spice graham crackers, gooey marshmallows, and melted chocolate. But, like I said, I know somebody who does love it. They can have it. And then I'm also going to destash the golden snitch and send it off to someone who I think will enjoy it. This one is the one that's got fresh cut grass in it, which I really like, but then it has a morning moss, damp earth, and bright bergamot, and it ends up reading like a very sharp floral to me. Almost like a daisy note. Didn't like it on warm, liked it on cold, and I'm going to pass it along to someone who likes both crafts and florals. And if you hadn't guessed, this stuff's going to Charity Rose. Okay? That's all her favorite candles there. And I also decided I was going to destash because she missed out on it this year. I have extra. I'm going to send her one of my Witch's Cauldron. The stepdad, I was burning this here. He said it smelled like cheap cologne. He doesn't like it. I absolutely love the patchouli in here. I'm going to part with it though because I have, I think, 3 more at home unburned, plus 1 I'm burning, plus this one. It's Petrifying Patchouli, Forest Fog, and Haunted Woods. Yeah, sweet, a little bit cologne-y. It smells like, I don't know, candy patchouli to me. I love it. So quite a big destash from here, but again, I just don't want to travel with these candles, and if someone who really likes Harry Potter can enjoy some of these, by all means, pass it along. Alright, I'm going to get back to California and wrap up this video with more of my destash candles from home. Then I have a tray of candles that I burned about halfway through. Again, just not enough left for me to sell, but somebody I think will still enjoy these. This one is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin from Bath & Body Works. Plus I figured in this video I can show you, burn quality. This one was burning really clean. Wax pool's not that sooty. So it's kind of like an empties destash video. This, I like the scent. It's just kind of boring to me. Warm cinnamon, fresh ground clove, vanilla cream, and brown sugar. The clove in this is really nice, but I feel like this scent is like a dime a dozen during the fall. It's not enough for me to put it back in the cupboard. I think I even have a back stock of that one already. I don't want it. This one I just don't like. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. Same thing with this one. I got about halfway through. Clean burn. It's doing well. But this is not for me. It's too cloyingly sweet. It's maple syrup, I think, it's causing the problem. Plus brown sugar. Golden waffles and pumpkin spice. And I don't know why, but with the name Pecan Waffles, I was expecting more nuttiness. It's kind of just... And there is kind of a nutty vibe coming through. I think probably from the caramel or the brown sugar. It's just kind of cloying and one-dimensional, and it bored me. This one, I'm tempted to keep. I was struggling to burn through it because it does have kind of a cologne-y edge to it. It's Porchside Pumpkin. Didn't get through a whole lot of this one, but I do like it. The problem is that I just wasn't combining it with the other pumpkin scents because of that cologne-y edge to it. It's Porchside Pumpkin, Cardamom Spice, and Aromatic Wood. I think it's probably the wood note they made cologne-y. Couldn't blend it, therefore didn't gravitate towards it. I'm not going to crock that one, although I probably could. I have so many candles to crock at this point, so I'm just going to pass it along. This one I just fell out of love with. There's something odd about this candle, Fall Farmhouse. This one probably has enough that I could sell. Yeah, there's just something weird about how the pumpkin is playing with the spice pumpkin is playing with the pine. It almost gives me like cleaner energy, but then it kind of also reminds me of like cedar hamster cage. It feels nutty. I can't figure this one out. Again, clean burn. And a couple of these were online exclusive candles. This one, I like it. It just got boring. Pumpkin apple. It's red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon, and clove buds. It's a beautiful apple, juicy, bright scent, but I had like Macintosh for both Goose Creek and Bath and Body Works. I had so much cinnamon, so much clove that this just didn't get finished up. And again, I don't have the space to store a half a candle until next year. Probably wouldn't rebuy that one either. I'm going to stick to the Macintosh scent. I'm also going to get rid of my warm apple spice from Goose Creek. Again, I like this scent. It wasn't my favorite apple scent this season from them. I just couldn't get through it. I had so much apple, so much spice. It's juicy Macintosh apple, cinnamon sugar, and sweet vanilla. And I'm realizing they labeled over a different candle. I can't see what that says. There's another label under here. Looks like it says something caramel. Yeah, I mean, it smells a lot like the other pumpkin one from Bath and Body Works. Apple, a little bit of spice, clean burn, just a little bit of discoloration in the wax pool, about halfway gone. Someone will enjoy that still. I liked this one too. Apple and black walnut. Couldn't get through it, about halfway done. Clean wax pool. Not a lot of soot. Spiced apple, chopped walnuts, and cinnamon crumble. Yeah, this is a beautiful apple scent. It's creamy. I feel like the walnuts just add like a earthy creaminess. The apple is sweet. It's not too tart. It's not perfumey. Yeah, I mean, I'm sad to see this one go. I do really like it. I just, yeah, my fall cabinet is full. It is full of candles I want to keep for next year. There's going to be a ton of fall candles next year. I got to let some of these go, and that's on the chopping block. It's just how it works. This one I'm not as sad to see go. Pumpkin pie. I found this one to be pretty boring. This is actually quite a bit fuller than some of the other ones. Clean burn so far. This has pumpkin pie filling, autumn spices, and a buttery baked crust. Yeah, this just smells like starchy spice. I don't get pie crust. This doesn't even feel like pumpkin pie to me. It just smells like spicy cream. It's okay. I'm not interested in saving that one. And then pumpkin spice season is the other one I'm going to destash. Again, nothing against this candle. I'm just over all the spice. Pumpkin spice, ground nutmeg, and brown sugar. I don't know how I like the brown sugar in this with the nutmeg. It's good. It's warm. It's bakery without being too sweet. But I just have too many of these. So that one's going to go. And then I have a wax warmer that I'm going to donate. This is from Yankee. And I don't like the settings. So it doesn't have just an on. It's only a timer setting. And then it's 3, 6, or 9 hours. I just want my warmer on. It's either on or I want it off. I don't need the timer setting. So this would turn off. I'd be like, man, I just put wax in there. Why can't I smell it? And then I'd realize it was because the timer had run out. Also, this tray, I think, is too thick. It doesn't do a good job of projecting. And I know that you can also use this as a hot plate for your candles. Like if you have their, smaller tumblers, you can use it on these. But I don't buy their smaller tumblers. So I'm just going to donate it. This was not cheap. I think this was like $40. It was overpriced. I used it for about a year. I'm done with it. I'm over it. It was my first wax warmer. Bought that to deal with broken candles, and I'm moving on. I have one wax brittle. This was in my Wax Melt Wednesday episode recently, and I said I was afraid I wouldn't like it. It's raspberry jam-filled donuts from Sassy Girl Aroma. Her raspberry oil, I swear it's perfume. Has perfumey vibes to it. Yeah, I do not like it at all. It reads floral to my nose. It's supposed to be wild raspberry, jam, fluffy donut, and powdered sugar. I was expecting gourmandy with a sweet raspberry jam, and this smells like raspberry with flowers. So I'm going to get rid of this. A little bit left. I think I burned or melted, yeah, almost 2 rows of the brittle. That was enough to test it in my open concept area, and I was like, no, that's got to go. All right, y'all, so this is the stuff I'm donating right now. I will have a massive declutter video. All that stuff is going to be listed on either Mercari or eBay. I will post the link at that time. I will combine shipping. It should be affordable. They're all used. I think there's going to be a couple of new candles in there, but mostly used candles. And I will continue to run that site, my Mercari or eBay, depending on which one I go with, as I do lit reviews. And I'm going to just immediately be like, this is a Destash. And it's going to get listed on the website, and you will know right away that it's available when I show you the lit review episode, because I need to keep up on the declutter. I only have so much room, and if you want to know how little room I have, I did do a massive collection video here a couple months ago. I'll share that below and pop a card up here in case you want to bounce over and see that. My space is limited, so I got to work with what I have. It means I cannot keep everything I buy, but I want to experience it all, and I want to share it all with y'all. So this is the solution to continuing to be able to do that. Let me know in the comments below, would you destash any of this stuff? Was there anything I'm getting rid of where you're like, no, I want that? If so, share below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those as well. Before you take off, make sure you like, subscribe, share my content, my channel, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.